Okay, so now we're going to work on the ladder method of division. This method of division is an extension of the equal groups model, which you can use when you're dealing with larger numbers, so a 2-digit divisor, or it's just a more efficient way to do the equal groups model. So you would start off, let's say, with the problem 2,284 divided by 12. Now, drawing 12 equal groups is not efficient in this method, so you start with creating a little think box on the side to help you out. In your think box, you're not going to put every fact of 12, but you're going to put a few of the facts that you think you might need. You can add in facts as needed. So 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. I'm going to put in 12 times 5 there, which is 60. I'm going to put in 12 times 10, which is 120. And I'm going to put in a 12 times 50. Since I've already done the 12 times 5, I just need to add a 0 to that answer to know it's 600. And I'll put in 12 times 100. I'll start with these and I'll add more if needed. So I start off my division problem by dividing it really into a ladder like this. And I start by placing any amount that fits in. I look at my number 2,284 and I have 1,200, which is the largest answer that I have. So I'm going to start by taking that amount away. So it's like I've made 100 in each group and I've used up 1,200, just like in my equal groups model. So I put 100 in each group, and rather than drawing it out in my 12 groups, I've marked it down there by the side to keep track. And I subtract that amount. And I'm left with 1,084. Now I look down the side to my think box again. I can't take away another 1,200, but I could subtract 600 this time, which means that I would be putting 50. So I'm going to take away 600. Now I'm left with 484. I look down to my think box. I don't see an answer that's close to 400. 120 is the closest one without going over. Now I can choose to subtract 120, or I can choose to add another fact to my think box to make it a little bit quicker for myself. I'm going to add 12 times 20 into there, because I've already done 12 times 2, which was 24. And to do that, I just need to add a 0 to make it 240. And now I can subtract 240. And I've placed 20 into each group. I'm left with 244. And I can place another 20 in each group, take away another 240, and I'm left with 4. Well, 4 does not fit in equally into 12 groups. So that's what my leftover or my remainder ends up being. To find out my final answer that went into each group, I add up the numbers by the side on my ladder, the 100 plus the 50 plus the 20 and the 20, which adds up to a total of 190. And I write my answer up here, and my 4 down there becomes my remainder, which I write up as a fraction here, 4/12. And I'm done.